The grocery shop and delivery business is booming right now with everything going on in the world. A lot of people are signing up to help out and cash in. Today I'm going to show you how to use the app, how to shop, how to pick a batch, and how to deliver and move on to the next. Stick around until the end where I go over awesome tips that will really help you and take you with me to shop. Hey guys, this is Katie Heflin with the Rideshare Guy. I am going to walk you through using the app to pick, shop, and deliver. I've been with Instacart for over 3 years now, probably about 2,000 shops. I've worked all over Houston, Sugar Land. I love Sugar Land. And currently now DFW. I have a 5-star happiness. I average about $20 to $30 a batch. Currently I'm only using Instacart for supplemental income. Okay, so nowadays you have to do a health questionnaire on the app before you can actually even see batches. So you're gonna go ahead and do that quick and then go back to the app and keep kind of refreshing your batch area to see. And then you have to fill that out. I guess it's, you know, new laws, new liabilities. So to make sure you don't have a fever or a cough or anything like that, and then they'll let you shop. What I do is I drive to an area that is my favorite, that I'm really familiar with, and I wait for a few minutes for a batch to pop up. In the past, batches, when all this started kind of hitting the fan, there would be just endless batches. Currently, you may have to wait a little bit longer, but I just kind of quickly scroll so the batch doesn't get taken, and I pick one that's mostly beneficial to me. If you're new to Instacart, I recommend shopping first in an area that you're super familiar with, and that you know, you kind of know the store and the layout. That'll just make things easier for you because, you know, you're still learning. So I got my first batch. It was the only one that popped up, and right now that's kind of the climate. A lot of people have already, I think, signed up with Instacart, so batches are starting to become slim pickings. So you have to be quick. This batch is okay, $15 for $7 guaranteed Instacart payment, and then an $8 tip, and that is not a percentageal tip. So that is not a percentage tip, so it will probably it won't change if I have to make a lot of refunds or replacements. But you just want your customer to be happy regardless, so because they can change the tip within, I think Instacart gives them 3 days. It's only 9 items, 11 units. I mean, without filming, I could do this in 10 minutes, and then round trip 30 minutes, or yeah, round trip 30 minutes. So I have to drive 5.5 miles, no big deal. So this is a great order. So right now I already hit accept order, and then I'm gonna hit the navigate button, and it's gonna take me to the map, and I'm gonna go ahead and drive to the store, and then I'll show you what to do from there. As soon as you hit slide to shop, you are going to hit the top right, you know, message box, and you're gonna message your customer, so happy to be your shopper, and if I have to make changes, the app will let you know and let me know. You can always come on here to change that. You know, communicate with your shopper. It's so important in the beginning. I've had so many like good reviews that, oh my gosh, she communicated with me. So let them know in the beginning you're there. You're not just some random person just throwing stuff together, and that will really help your tip. I also want to go over double batches really quick. So for my very first order, almost 4 years ago, I accepted a double batch, and it was a nightmare. I recommend in the beginning, you know, avoiding double batches. You'll see it'll say 2 full service orders, because it can be quite confusing, you know, keeping them separate. Imagine if you have, you know, 2 orders that are small, but they're big items, you know, like toilet paper and, you know, paper towels and, you know, giant things of soda and all that. Keeping that separate in the cart can get, you know, pretty confusing. So eventually you want to do it. And when you do a double batch, get the smallest item possible. So like 2 full service orders, but maybe like 10 items. I just want to say that I've ordered a mask on the Instacart Carrot website. So mask and sanitizer, but I haven't gotten it yet. And I have a homemade one, but for the sake of this order and filming, I'm not going to wear a mask, and I'm just going to wash my hands and be smart. So next I'm going to start shopping. I'm going to select start shopping, and then I'm going to go through all of my items, and I'm going to basically mentally shop in my head before I even enter the store. So Instacart has a new feature called priority items, and it says on there that get those first because this will affect your rating. I have not found that to be true. I typically make about $30 to $40 an hour. I get those type of good batches. I have a 5-star rating, and I never ever shop priority items. Don't do that. They're random. They're a waste of time. So what you do is you just go through your entire batch. A lot of times it is out of order. It's not exact. It's not perfect. So you mentally shop it. So like for instance, I'm going to open up my app and I'll show you, but I'm going to probably go produce and then down that way. I'm just going to, know where to go before I even enter. So come with me. Okay, so I went to the produce first and got the mushrooms. I'm just going through all the items. You just look at the picture and you grab the item. See, they had things out of order, so I had to go all the way down to get the other produce item. So that's why it's always good to mentally shop first. And never weigh your items, never bag your items. I think that's just a waste of time, and I've never had a problem. So I just guesstimate. Don't worry about the weight warnings unless it's really bad. Now I am back on aisle 1, close to the produce, and I'm just going to work my way down. And sometimes that means, stopping on aisle 3 to go to the meat section and get the meat, because you don't want to go all the way down the aisles and then come all the way back to meat. So I'm just going to, sporadically shop, what's most convenient to me so I can get in and out as fast as possible. So before I move to the next aisle, I always check what is on the next aisle. So that helps me shop the quickest and I know what to look for. Next, we're going to dairy. The bread was in the bakery. Tom is so weird to me. So we need these creamers. Frozen is next to the dairy, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this frozen item so I don't backtrack. That is what I need. And always make sure you are checking the dates on the perishable. So she just messaged me to delete, which I guess that means refund, her sugar-free Italian sweet cream creamer. So it popped up customer preferred. Sorry. It popped up customer preferred, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it back and refund that to her. So to do a replacement, you just hit, I can't find a replacement, click no adequate replacements, and then click refund. Okay, so now we have toilet paper, laundry detergent, and something else. So I'm gonna go get those last 2 things and get out of here. So she wanted 2 6-packs of toilet paper, but as you can see, it's limit 1 per customer. So I just messaged her and sent her a picture. What she wanted is not here. So she's getting something, completely different. But we'll see what she says. I went to the snack aisle because that's where I thought the nuts would be, but there is a separate aisle for nuts for Tom Thumb. So you just learn something every day. When I hit review order, it came up, call customer to approve the changes, because on the app she hasn't approved them. So she's texted me that she's approved them, but she hasn't approved them on the app. So what you have to do is, what I do is I just hit call customer and then I immediately end the call. And I let them know, ignore the call, the app is just forcing me to do that. So that's one of the things, and then I had to check out and go on as normal. With Tom Thumb, you have to type in their rewards card number, which is just all 4s. And then I'm gonna go to UScan. Anytime you have the opportunity to go to UScan and you only have a few items, just always do it. So I'm gonna check out and head out.
For each scan. For items without barcodes, touch the quick lookup button. Enter phone number, then your card has been accepted.
I have put it in my car. Pro tip, always park next to the cart corral. Okay, so I'm going to take off and head over to the customer. So, slide to deliver. But I just delivered to the customer. She was very nice. She answered the door. She had on her notes, you can leave at the door, but she answered and she was just explaining her problems. I don't know. If it says, if the customer selected, if we don't answer, you can leave at our door, the app will prompt you to pick, did you hand it to the customer or did you leave it at the door? And if you hit left at the door, it's going to prompt you to take a photo of that door and groceries. This is just to cover their self. So if the groceries get stolen or end up missing, or the customer claims that they never received the product, that there was proof that the shopper followed the rules and dropped the groceries off. So it kind of covers Instacart. Okay, so there you have it. If you're interested in shopping with Instacart, go ahead and use our referral link below. We make new videos every week, so please subscribe. And questions or comments, put below as well. Thanks. Be well, be blessed.